Hey guys, this is Gutsy here bringing you another video. This one is going to be on how to play Lycan mid. The first thing is your starting items. Quelling Blade and Stout Shield are absolutely essential. You can mid Lycan against pretty much almost any mid hero. This is what makes it super viable because you don't have to have any specific scenario to play him. And I'll explain that later on in the video. But as you can see here, Quelling Blade, Stout Shield, and 6 tangos, that's the go-to build. If somebody gives you 2 tangos, you could sell those 6 tangos and buy a Ring of Protection. If you're fighting somebody who, let's say, does physical damage, like a ranged harassed hero like Queen of Pain, you could get a salve, or in this case, I just bought 2 extra tangos. This is what your typical laning phase is going to look like. You're going to be out of regen, but it's okay because you have a passive that gives you regen, and you also have headdress that gives you regen. So you should be able to sustain in lane even while getting harassed. If the harassment's a bit too much, you could grab a Ring of Health immediately after the headdress, and that will pretty much get rid of any sort of harassment you're dealing with. Most people, when they don't deal with harassment, they'll get their Gloves of Haste before the Ring of Health, just to help them with last hitting and lane dominance. Max your Wolves first. You're going to put 2 points in your passive. Then you're going to level up your ultimate at level 6. Level 7, you're going to put a point in W. This is going to be a value point. You're going to have no more points in W other than that value point. I'll explain that later on. And then you'll return to maxing your passive because your Wolves are already maxed. There's one other item I would like to mention that I don't have in this particular game, but a Ring of the Basilius is sometimes a good first item. So you'll go Quelling Blade, Stout Shield, Ring of Basilius, then you'll work on the Helm of the Dominator with the headdress. And the reason for this is because you'll turn it on so that you double wave the enemies and you make it harder for them to last hit. We are now 6 minutes in the game. As you can see, I am topping in last hits. This is good. And you notice that I'm in the jungle and it's nighttime. This is a very key factor. So Lycan is a very fast flash farmer when it comes to jungle creeps. So going to the jungle is actually, in a way, more beneficial to him than being in lane. So I think I mentioned this in my Meepo video where you stack and you farm stacks. Kind of the same thing with Lycan. You can stack, you don't have to, you can just farm. But if you do that, tell somebody to go mid and get some EXP and also defend the tower. If not, just pop back in mid the odd time when the tower gets pushed to you and push it back out. But otherwise, you want to be in the jungle farming because it's faster for you and it's safer. Nighttime is the time most people roam around the map. Alright, so here's the next phase of the game. I already have 1 kill on my hero. I managed to get a kill before the expected time of getting a kill. But the next phase on this hero is when you get that Helm of the Dominator, you can now go and kill people. And usually as a result of killing people, you'll kill a tower also. Or to kill people. You want to make sure you have that point in W2. It gives you that extra boost of damage compared to leveling another point in E. From my perspective, personally, so I just entered my ultimate. I use my Howl, and he's dead. Notice how Coddle's TPing? That's when I got my Helm of the Dominator, right? I've got my Dominator. Notice how I've built a Blightstone. I like this value Blightstone. Most Lycans don't get it till after the Necro 3, but I think at that point, there's really no purpose. You need this Blightstone is just so good at melting towers and even heroes, and it's good for farming creeps. So you might as well just get it right after the Dominator and then build your Necro 3 afterwards. So that will be your next item. So here's the next step. We're now past the 10-minute mark. What should you be doing at the 10-minute mark? Well, here's basically how this hero's played. Whenever you have ultimate, you could get kills and or a tower. Try not to prioritize just kills. This guy's actually better at focusing towers. Kills kind of just are usually what leads you to getting towers. So if you're taking a team fight near an enemy tower, in most cases in this game that didn't happen, so I'm not really getting towers like I'm supposed to. But usually it'll be around a tower. You could kill people and tower dive them. And even if their teammates TPN, you could kill that guy too. I'll show you some examples hopefully at the end of the video. Okay? Don't try and team fight with this hero. You're either getting your own kills or you're pushing towers. So if a bunch of people are top, then yeah, you could push mid and kill that tower very quickly if no one responds. The creeps that you want to be taking over, there's basically only 3 creeps Lycan will ever take over. Well, actually, there could be 5. Your 2 best ones are the troll with the trapper, like with the net. This guy right here. You can't see my mouse, but he's the best one. I'm going to watch this, though. Axe is chasing me. I'm basically baiting him. Notice I'm going slow. It's because I'm in my original form. Now I'm in my ultimate form and I'm going to go for kills. And I've got my team here also. They've decided to stick around. That is a very dead Venomancer. I don't even have my Howl up yet. I'm going to wait to use it on Axe up here. He just got slowed by Ursa. And there's a double kill. It even gets worse because this queen, for some reason, I don't know if she already offensively blinked, but she did not micro very well and ends up dying. I get a triple kill. So I'm 6-0 at 11 minutes in the game. I pretty much have my Necro 1 complete. This will go into a tower, most likely. I'll speed this up. See, I'm just killing it as myself, and that's it. You have to do a bit of micro, which is okay. I don't really do much here. I'm just going to speed it up, though, so you see. I'm doing a tiny bit of micro, and then I leave that guy in behind because I want his regen aura. And now I have an Aegis. 18-minute Aegis. That just helps for pushing. Notice their towers on the map. They don't have any. They have 2 missing from top, 1 missing from mid, and 1 missing from... Most cases, you want to just go from tower to tower to tower. You're not just only going for kills like I did in this game. It's mostly tower focused. And this is the end of the game. We're at 31 minutes in the game. This is actually considered a late game for a mid Lycan because the purpose of Lycan is ending games fast. And once you don't, like this one where I'm 30 minutes, you know, we technically already won the game very early, but I just played it safe. There was no talents. I should explain what talents to go. I go damage, then cooldown reduction. Could have linked some tower dive clips at the end of this video. And I will link you clips.
Swing over here now.
Dyer's middle. Dyer's top tower has fallen. Dyer's bottom tower has fallen. Dyer's bottom barracks are under attack. Dyer's bottom barracks has fallen. Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Listen for the wings.
Dyer's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Fortune's changed.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen. Allies disappear.
My edge goes.
Then, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Darkness and ignorance take you all!
Cut off the
My magic's die will...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
First mate.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's structures are fortified. Dyer's middle tower is under Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Fresh meat.
The silence has
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
My father's face to
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
kill. Barely.